Hallelujah, I have charcoal. I had to dig up the charcoal pit and move it to a different spot to see if it would work at all. And after the first attempt, it didn't work, but the game crashed for some reason after I tried chopping down that tree, and now there's a treetop sitting there. Which is annoying, because I have to go up there and clear that out myself. Which is going to be just awful. Because I have to stack up all the blocks to get up there, and then I have to break all the blocks down. I don't know if you noticed, but it takes time to remove a block of any sort. I can't use dirt, which is the easiest to remove, because dirt will just fall, and that's not going to help me. Maybe I could use, like, planks and an axe, but it's still going to be a time-consuming and irritating process. So, now that I have charcoal, again, finally, after so long, I can go back to doing what I need to do. What the hell was I doing again? Yes, I was going to make an olive press. So how about I get the metal worked for that and rejoin you? So long as my game doesn't, like, explode or something and make all my charcoal mysteriously disappear. Okay. Took pretty much all the iron I had left. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay, bend, medium, no. Bend, medium, upset? No. No. Bend, tap, upset. Dang. Bend, tap, upset. That's worse. This is difficult. Bend, heavy hit, upset. Almost. Bend, heavy hit, upset. Too much. Bend, heavy hit. Yes, we have a hopper. This took out the rest of the iron that I had, but we now finally have a hopper. I'm not sure which direction it's supposed to be, but I'm thinking I need to have it pointed at the barrel. Now, from what I've read, the hopper does not function the same way it does in vanilla Minecraft at all. And I put my olives up in my storage because I didn't want them to get moldy. Alright, that took 8 ingots to make one hopper. A little bit more expensive than vanilla, but hey. It is what it is, right? And there, unfortunately, is some decay with my olives. Kind of expected it. That's alright. And it did take me pretty much a whole month in-game to get my charcoal pit to work again. Well, to get charcoal again. I didn't get my charcoal pit to work. Having to move it means it didn't work. So, anyway. Let's just cut off the decay. Throw the olives in here. And now, you need smooth stone to make this work, if I remember what I read correctly. Yep, there we go. Now look at that. We're getting olive oil. Now, this is not the greatest process. And you also cannot check the olives in here. But the way it works is it takes, I think, 32 ounces of olive and makes 25 millibuckets. I don't quite remember. Open recent tab. Iron riches. Okay, barrel. Where's the olive oil? Below powder keg. So, olive oil is the only use of a hopper. Doesn't have any of the functionality of the vanilla counterpart. I was wrong. It's 50 millibuckets of olive oil per 32 ounces. And it takes an hour for it to do that. So a full stack of 160 ounces, which I have about 2 stacks of that, will take 5 in-game hours to press. So after 1 day, or half a day really, I should have 500 millibuckets of olive oil. Now, I know that doesn't seem like a lot. In fact, it really isn't a lot. However, it does give me the option of making lamps when I can get to that. And I know it's going to be a while before I get to the point where I can make lamps. Are these the type of lamps? Apparently I can make a lamp already. I can put how much oil in there? I don't know, but it's 5,000 hours when it's completely filled. That is a lot of light time. For reference, a torch lasts about 3 days. Here, let me put down a torch quick. No, it's not going to tell me. I need to light another torch, and that'll tell me. Oop, lag spike. Oh, there we go. 96 hours remaining. Which is 4 days, I think. So, an oil lamp completely filled gives you 5,000 hours. Which is way more than a regular torch would give you. How long would that be? $208 1/3. 208 days is how long an oil lamp full of oil will last. That's a pretty long time. Without knowing how much oil it takes to actually make an oil lamp, you know, I can't heat this up. Because it's not the right kind of ingot. I wonder what I can do with that gold. Oh yeah, there's other uses for olive oil. I can use it to make jute fiber and treated sticks, treated wood. Not much use other than that, but the jute fiber is actually a kind of good thing because jutecrete. It's used in a couple different things. Not a huge amount, but you know, enough things that it probably would be worth having the olive oil just for that. Okay, so how late into November are we? We're halfway through November. There is one thing I want to do. And it actually is a long-term food storage thing. And it involves clay and straw, of which I have an okay amount. And I'm going to leave it as a surprise. And voila! Here is where we're going to store all of our food in the future. Right underneath our warehouse. Oh, I got a little bit of heartburn now. Should not have eaten that spicy breakfast. Okay. So, you might be wondering how this is going to work. How am I going to store food underground when storing it underground doesn't really help because underground the temperature is hotter, the way Terrafirmacraft works, and up on the mountaintop is cooler. Well, there is an add-on. And it is with this very add-on that we will be able to store food down here without it decaying as fast. In fact, it might be better than when it is on the mountaintop. This is the cellar add-on. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, I got that right. Okay, there's 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got that right. 2, 3, 4. So here is the very middle of our cellar. And there's actually an inventory in here. It's called the ice bunker for a reason. I will get to that after we get some of the walls built. Now the walls are made with straw, clay, and planks. There's also these shelves which are made out of just these planks, logs. I keep calling them planks. They're not planks, they're just lumber. There's also cellar doors, of which I will need 2 for the cellar. I think I'm going to have to use up a lot of willow to make this work. So for each recipe, you get 1. And this is going to be a pretty resource-intensive project, because I'm going to go for the max size of the cellar. I think you can go for a smaller size, but I want to go as big as I can right off the bat, which is probably foolish because how much is this going to take? It's going to take, let's see, 81 of these blocks for the top, 80 blocks for the bottom. 18 for two sides and each, and 16 for the other two. Yeah, we're looking at a lot of clay and straw being used for this. So this is a project that I don't plan on getting done soon, just because of how much resources it's going to take, and I have to go out and get more straw and more clay to actually make this work. Plus I have to have a lot of lumber chopped. But overall it's going to be worth it because it'll make the food that I have last a lot longer. I won't have to worry about planting crops nearly as much. Oops. I keep forgetting that I can't shift click into my hotbar when it comes to food. It just goes flying up into my crafting grid and does nothing. Okay, so the max size of a cellar can be 7 by 7 by 2 inside. 7 wide, 7 long, and 2 high. Which means in order to have a complete structure, it has to be 9 by 9 by 4. Because you have to put in the floor and the ceiling and the walls. That's why this is going to be so resource intensive. But once it's complete, I can put cellar shelves in there, and food will decay a lot slower on those. Sorry, I thought I was hearing something IRL. I get distracted too easily lately. I don't know why either. I just do. So I don't actually have a plan for the rest of this video. And I could just make several cuts of me building the cellar end, showing it off when it's done, but let's see. Yeah, making the cellar is really my only current goal at the moment. And I do still have stuff to do in the quest book. Like there's all this stuff I can mess around with, but I don't really want to. I could start looking at the steam power stuff. Let's see, what does it take to make a boiler? A boiler is crafted with a brick oven. It's not really brick. And brass sheets. That is the only recipe. And you know, brass doesn't take very long to get heated up to working point, so I guess that I can do that quick. Oh, also I got flawless tourmaline. I feel awesome for that. Alright, last bit of sheet and we will be set. And kasploosh, and we have our brass sheet. Awesome. Also, I just realized that I had it left on peaceful from when I was leaving my character standing by the charcoal pit to make sure it actually functioned. Whoops. No wonder I haven't seen any trolls or minotaurs lately. God damn it. I am so absent-minded lately. I wish I wasn't so absent-minded. Okay, so this is a brick oven, which is really made of cobblestone, not bricks, but whatever. And with this, we now have a boiler. Hooray! I don't know what good that's going to do me. But I can claim a reward. Survivalist toolkit. Reward bag. I will skip that reward bag, and I will go with golden fluid pipe. I don't know why I would want to go with anything other than a golden fluid pipe. Esteemed innovation. 4 pipes, a valve pipe, and a spyglass. You know, maybe I shouldn't be doing this out here where I can get attacked easily. How about I sit on top of my forge in the rain? Okay, so the pipes. This is made out of brass double sheets, and you get 2. Thankfully you get 2. And this is a pipe with a lever attached. So am I going to have to make 3 of these pipes? Well, 6, just so I can have the valve pipe. Also, this requires brass ingot. Why would I bother? Yeah, my voice got loud for some reason. Why would I bother making brass sheets to make this when I can just go with the ingots? Unless this is a lying recipe. Could happen. And then a spyglass. A spyglass is made with more brass sheets or brass ingots and some glass panes. Glass panes are pretty much exactly the same. Huh. You know, maybe I should have been traveling down this quest line instead of the other one. It seems easier. There we go. Esteemed innovation. Brass sheet and a book. I can't get ore. I don't want to do those brass. So, brass sheet it is. Do I have a book? I don't think I have a book. That's okay, though. What do you think, Mr. Trollman? Huh? Got any things to say? Any thoughts? Ow. Okay, maybe I deserve that. Well, I'm going to deny that I didn't kill ya. Oh, hello there. You are a Brotherhood of Steam Knight. Thankfully, I have a good sword. And did you drop me anything? No? You're worthless! Ow. How did he even get in? Ow. Stop reaching so far. Ugh. I may have sneezed. Okay. I'm just screwing around now. I need to get to work on my cellar. Hey, wrought iron boots. And they're enchanted. That should be an improvement over my boots. Where are the boots? There they are. Protection 2, Unbreaking 3, Thorns 2. And they do give me regular protection. Good. Ha ha ha! Try hurting me now, trolls. I have magic boots. And I got some junk. Anybody have any idea what this does? Because I have no idea. I'm sure I'll read about it in that book. But for now, hope you guys are enjoying the series. I am glad my charcoal pit is functional again after moving it. Got that cellar to work on off camera just because it's going to take some resource gathering before I'm finished with it. My olive oil is all gathered. I didn't get a full 500 millibuckets. I'm assuming that's because there was some decay. Yep, there was decay. And it's not going to press when I have decay, I'm guessing. Yep, doesn't even let me put it in. Oh, no, there we go. Look, I squeezed out a couple more drops. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. I haven't got a clue what we're going to do, but I'm guessing it'll be winter by then, so maybe there is something we'll be able to do. But it's a secret, so you won't get to know about it till then. Take care and goodbye.